I know that I'm being authentic based on how I feel inside me. I literally, for years and years and years, put out into the world what I call my performing self. And so what I mean by performing self is that life is a stage and you are an actor on the stage, putting out this curated image of who you are. It's not really who we are at our core. It's the costume or mask that we put on in order to deflect judgment, bias. We do this so that we can fit in. We do this so that we think people will like us more. And I did that for years and years. Why? Because as a childhood survivor of racist bullying, as someone who entered into a very homogeneous profession early on, the legal profession, as a young woman of color, I internalized a lot of messages around, don't be you, be the same, be like the dominant culture. So for years and years, I lived as my performing self. And I can tell you this, living as your performing self feels really awful. It feels disempowering. It feels humiliating in moments. It feels exhausting. And the reason it feels exhausting is because it's exhausting to be someone you're not all day long. And yet now, in cultivating a life of authenticity, like really committing to living in alignment with the authenticity principle as much as possible in everything that I do, I feel free. So when we are living as our authentic selves, we feel a sense of exhaling. You feel more connected to yourself. You feel more connected to others. You create these really meaningful relationships. And even when authenticity means vulnerability and it means fear because you're worried about how your authenticity, like your authentic view or opinion or how you want to dress or what you have to say or your behavior. Like for me, for example, I love to laugh and sometimes I laugh really loud and then people look at me strangely. Even when we're doing us and we have that fear of how others will perceive us, we still feel better doing that as opposed to putting out a curated sense of who we are. So for me, being authentic and being real feels amazing. It feels like flying.